Hey guys, it's Kennedy. Welcome back to my channel. So if you didn't see the last video that I posted before this one, go ahead and watch that first. It just kind of has a little bit of an update on where I've been, what's been going on, and if you can't tell, I'm back. I'm going to be posting again. I'm filming this video, and then I'm also filming a night routine tonight, which you'll probably see within the next couple days. In this one, I'm just kind of talking about our future plans and what we have in store for next year, because there's a lot of fun things, a lot of good things that are going to be coming. So I just wanted to do a quick short little video about our future plans. I get asked that all the time when it comes to my relationship and Kian and everything like that. With being so young, there's so many different directions that I could take. So a lot of people ask me my plans for the next year, and that's what we're going to be talking about right now. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The biggest thing we have planned for next year is moving. We're in a new apartment, and it's in the same place, like same area that we were just in with Alan's parents, same area. The only thing, there's just a couple downsides to it. It's a basement apartment, which is fine. It works out, it's fine. I'm not a big fan of it because with a basement comes a lot of like spiders, and I'm terrified of them. So there's that. We had a lot of bug issues when we first moved in. For some reason, there were bugs everywhere all the time, no matter how much we cleaned. I actually turned into a very clean freak person living here because I could not stand it. It was rough. And we've had a lot of issues with our property management. They have a really hard time getting in contact with us when it comes to maintenance. We had a couple issues with our kitchen. Our entire kitchen outlets went out, so then all of our food in our fridge went bad. And so we had to figure that out ourselves until they finally were able to get someone out here to fix it. We had a lot of issues with our washing machine, which they thought that we broke, and the neighbors thought we broke, and it was never even broken. Kind of a whole issue with that, but basically it just wasn't spinning correctly, and the maintenance guys came and said that we broke it and were very rude to us. So property management got in contact with us and was like, what's going on? What's going on? And I was like, they were very rude to us about the washing machine and said that we broke it. And they were like, okay, that'll be your responsibility. And I was like, okay, if you can just have someone come take another look and then let me know so we can figure out if we need to get another used washing machine or if we need to pay for the repairs, whatever it may be. So they ended up getting a whole new maintenance company to come in and take a look at our washing machine, because I guess they said they were going to talk to the owner of the company, of the management, and I guess he decided he wanted someone new. They didn't really give us any details with that. And they came, they looked, it was never broken. Our neighbors were very rude to us for no reason, and the property management was telling us we needed to pay for things that we didn't need to pay for. So there was that whole issue, and then that kind of, our irritation with them just kind of went from there. So that's kind of the gist of that. And then it's just been one thing after another with them. There were a couple issues with our rent money kept bouncing back into my account, and so then they told us that, we paid our rent late, which was stupid because we didn't. And I'm very much particular about when my bills are due, paying them on time. I have reminders engraved in my brain and my phone. So I'm very much a person that gets extremely anxious if I know I have a bill due this day and I don't have the money for it. That's not something that will happen in my mind because I will make it work. But anyway, our lease is going to be up May 31st, so like June. It's kind of annoying because it's literally October, so it's only been a few months. So we're just going to push through and make it to June and do what we can do. Going to keep ourselves distracted. Thankfully, we have big holidays coming up, and then the next thing you know, it's next year, and then we'll just push through until that lease is up. And then our plan for after our lease is up is to live with one of Alan's coworkers. He's a really, really good guy. He wants to get a place with us in this area that we both work at. We all work in the same area, and it's like 20 minutes away from where we live now. Well, actually not 20 minutes. It's about 30 minutes. It's 20 miles from where we are now. So it's a lot of driving every day, and with the gas prices going up, it's been really difficult trying to manage that in one big thing. It's not been easy. So we're going to get a place with him. We've had a lot of discussions about it, a lot of talks, and we think it's going to be a good idea. We've already seen some really cute places, so we're excited. And that's going to be super fun. Kian is in preschool right now, and he's doing really well. He loves it. He wants to go more. He only goes 2 days a week because that's the only days that I'm working that he needs to be taken care of. And if I try to put him in any more, then I won't really be able to afford it, unfortunately. So until I can get a higher paying job or we figure something else out, then he's just going to stay 2 days a week. He does really well. We're going to continue going through them for as long as we feel is necessary because we really like the daycare he's going to. They're really good with him. They take good care of him. It's actually a girl I went to school with for a long time that owns the daycare, so I really trust it and I trust her. And if she's watching this, you're awesome and we like you. I'm not going to share your name because privacy reasons, but just wanted to put that out there. And we're going to continue that for the next year. Alan has been working 6 days a week, lots of overtime hours because he really wants us to get us out of this house rent. He wants us to get a nice, good place next year. We've talked about going on a trip next year. We do have one planned for next August with my family, but we also want to try and do another one if possible next year sometime. Alan really wants to go to Hawaii, so we're going to see what we can do. We're really behind on bills right now, so that's why he's working so much to catch up so that we can just get all caught up and then just focus on saving and doing what we need to do in order to get moved and hopefully have a trip next year. Our next thing that we talked about was a wedding. A lot of people have asked about engagement and wedding, and we're doing a lot of discussion about that because we do want that to happen. We just don't want it to change a lot of things. For example, Kian is on Medicaid, and I'm not sure how that will work with if we were married or not, because I can't afford good health insurance for him. So I don't want to have to take that away from him if I don't necessarily need to. So we're kind of looking into that as being one of our reasons. It's sad because our only reason for not getting married is just making sure that we can still afford the things that we can afford. I don't want it to become a huge issue with Kian's father if we get married, because at some point Alan does want to adopt Kian. That won't be next year because it's very expensive and it will be a lot of time consuming and money spent, so we have to wait until the right time, but we definitely want that to happen sometime in the future. But I think as of right now, that's all of our future plans for the next year. If you guys have any other questions, you can just go ahead and comment them below, and if it's enough questions, I'll put it in a whole video, or I can reply back. I'm really good at replying back to my comments because I'm just do not have a lot of following yet. Hoping to get there. I do want to focus a lot more on my YouTube. I'm not one that is a money chaser, but it would be really awesome if I could turn this into like a well-paying career, because I would definitely consider doing this full time if the opportunity arose for that. So definitely subscribe and like if you guys haven't yet, and just comment below if you guys have any requests, questions, anything like that, and we will just go ahead and see you guys in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.